If you've ever negotiated a subcontract with a USAID prime contractor, you've probably noticed that your prime refuses to budge on their unilateral termination rights. Why is that? Well, the answer stems from the prime's contract with USAID. In the government acquisition space, public interest and effective use of taxpayer dollars are paramount, and because USAID contracts often require such specialized and tailored implementation approaches, both the success of the program and the taxpayer dollars could be severely compromised if the government gave their primes the option to walk away from the project. So in order to protect the government's interest, FAR termination clauses were written to grant the government unilateral termination rights. So it's no wonder that a prime wants that same protection in their agreements with their subs. A prime selects its subcontractors based on specific, often unique technical capabilities that can be difficult, if not impossible, to replace. So if the prime were to grant their sub the right to terminate and the sub chose to invoke that right, the prime's performance would be compromised and could potentially even result in their prime contract being terminated for cause. And no contractor wants that on their record. So in light of this risk, you will be hard-pressed to find a prime who will agree to grant their sub termination rights if the work the sub is conducting is technically imperative to the prime's success. The exception to this rule might apply if the service or commodity meets the following criteria. First, it's commercial in nature and easily replaced by another vendor in the marketplace. Second, it does not directly support the prime's scope of work. Rather, it's ancillary. Examples where these criteria might apply could include in-country internet service providers, office cleaning services, leases, payroll services, and so on. Basically things that keep the field office operational. These items don't directly impact the prime's technical objectives and are typically easily replaced through the commercial market. So, a bilateral termination clause might be an option.